going on? What is all this?
We're trying to throw a party.
A party? It's here at my house. It's 2 in the afternoon. What kind of party?
A pasta party.
Okay, Chef Mundo with the dance moves. What's going on, bro? What we got going on today in the kitchen?
Hey man, you already know. Episode 2, but it's not a cook-off. Pasta party. We're turning up for the pasta party. It's going down today in Austin, Texas. Pasta party. 2 different pastas.
1 kitchen.
2 different chefs.
1 kitchen.
1 kitchen.
Hey.
But it's not a cook-off.
They already know that. Okay.
I'm cooking some penne with red sauce, red meat sauce. So I'm gonna put that Beyond Beef in it. So I'm gonna let the cameraman.
Who the cameraman? Who's the cameraman?
I don't know.
Shit, I guess we gotta introduce the cameraman. Not today, not today. Look, check this out. Your boy, he already told you it's a pasta party. I got my hat on. We festive. We live, baby. Yeah. 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 I got the Alfredo pasta going with the chicken, and we already got. Come on, dog.
What's up, Chef John? What you got going on in the kitchen today, man?
You already know what the boy. You don't know. That's why you're asking me. Apple, sage, sausages.
That don't sound good.
Can I do that one again? Smoked apple, sage, sausage. I'm adding the chicken, and you already know we gotta have a. I'm looking at this and getting it wrong. Chef Mundo, what we got going on in the kitchen today, bro?
Alright, man. So basically what I'm gonna do for y'all is go over the ingredients. I've already done the pleasure of chopping everything and measuring stuff out.
Okay.
That'll be in the description as well. So for our meat, what we're gonna use is our Beyond Meat, the kid, and we're gonna use our smoked apple sage sausage. I got a few little chunks of those. And then for the seasons for that, since we want to control our salt like we talked about last time, we got a little bit of salt in here, some oregano, chili powder, cumin, cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and pepper. And we're gonna use that to season both the Beyond Meat and the sausage. And for our tomato sauce, we're gonna use 1 can of crushed tomatoes, some tomato paste. We got onions, parsley, basil, garlic, oregano, and sugar to cut down that acidity in the tomatoes. So those are our basic ingredients for the tomato sauce. And then we're just gonna be using some penne pasta.
Okay.
Man, I'm ready.
Step 1, give us step 1. What we got going on?
So what we're gonna do now is heat up some olive oil over medium heat in our wok, the famous wok.
So right now, like, what process are we on now? What is the meat looking like?
What I'm doing is cooking down the water that's in the meat. There's a lot of moisture in it. So like I said, you want to cook it for like 10 to 15 minutes. Try not to stir it too much. Just let it kind of, it's gonna seem like it's burning, but it's not. You're just cooking all that moisture out. You're gonna use that water to deglaze it. So if it's stuck to the bottom of the pan, just use a little bit of water to deglaze it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to this.
You gonna add a little salt?
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm Saints, babe.
Show him the name. Show him the name.
They already know who it is. They already know.
Hey, Chef Mundo.
The meat has been cooking for like 10 minutes. It's not where I want it, but I'm gonna add in the sausage just to get that brown with the meat. So I'll cook this for probably another 10 minutes. I had a little more olive oil because the water was kind of making it even more watery. It wasn't really deglazing the pan. So just add a little bit of olive oil, and that'll also help crisp up the meat more. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is add a little olive oil, and then I'm gonna add my seasoning, which we already went on. Add all the seasoning in. Alright, Chef John, what's the first step of this Alfredo, man?
So, man, the first step, I'm gonna start off by sauteing my onions and my garlic and my tri-colored bell peppers. So I'm gonna cook this at least until my onions become transparent.
Transparent, so they're gonna become see-through?
See-through. You wanna be able to see through. Okay. Now that the stuff has begun to pop, start popping, I'm about to add the sausage.
So so how long you gonna let that cook before you add it in?
I pretty much try to let them like almost sizzle and grill so they're like brown on each side.
So a little crispy.
A little crispy.
Okay.
Whole time the flavors are complementing each other. They're jumping around, bouncing around. Like a tornado girl.
Alright, Chef John, I saw you add a little olive oil, so what's the purpose of that?
Well, to pretty much, once that sausage has been sitting down at the bottom of the pan, it soaks up a lot of the oil that's in there. You want to add a little more because we want to keep that same like fluid consistency.
So like to deglaze, basically.
Basically. I'm getting ready to add the chicken too, so you don't want to add the chicken in a dry pan.
The next step.
We're getting ready to add our chicken to the mix.
Okay.
So we're going to add our chicken. Our chicken.
And what do you have for your seasoning?
Man, it's going to be on the screen like right here. So,
okay. Too much to explain.
I don't even remember.
Where do you get your protein?
I don't. I'm protein deficient.
Alright, so next what we're going to do is make our tomato sauce. We got crushed tomatoes, tomato paste, onions, garlic, parsley, basil, oregano, sugar, and some olive oil. And we're going to do salt and pepper to taste. You don't want to add too much salt and pepper. We're going to do that to taste. So you're going to add some olive oil over medium heat. And what we're going to do is saute our onions and our garlic. So once you saute the onions and garlic, you want to add 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. Mix it all together real good. Once you mix the tomato paste, you're going to do 2 teaspoons of that with your onions and garlic. You want to add a whole can of crushed tomatoes. So we're going to add that in. After this is stirred and well combined, you want to add your parsley, your oregano, and your sugar. Then you're going to turn down the heat and let it simmer. Alright, so what we have now, our pasta sauce has been simmering for 25 minutes. We covered it, let it simmer for 25 minutes. It's thickened up a lot. Our meat is done. So what we're going to do next is boil our noodles. While that's simmering a little bit longer, we're going to boil our noodles. So what I did was put a couple quarts of water in a pot, added some olive oil, and next you want to heavily salt your water because you want your noodles to have a little bit of flavor. So heavily salt your water. And the next step you're going to do is just add your noodles. And they should cook in here for 10 to 12 minutes. We're swimming in pasta, Jono?
Yeah.
Alright, Jono, what's next, man?
Well, I pretty much just added the water to my pasta. I'm going to let that boil while the noodles are in it. Because I like for them to stand up and fall like Olympus. I'm going to add some butter. Tablespoon, you will, to my mix. And the reason why I'm doing this,
what kind of butter is that?
It's nothing more than non-GMO, vegan, trans fat, gluten, and dairy free.
Okay, just making sure. Making sure you're on your toes, on your vegan toes.
This is my first time trying this stuff.
What is that?
But it tastes so good, I bet. It's actually a heavy cream replacement, vegan of course.
So for the Alfredo, instead of using heavy cream, you're gonna use that?
Sir, and it's nut based.
So like
so with the fact that it's a heavy cream, you want it to loosen up a bit, I'm gonna add some almond milk.
Oh.
Come on, Jono.
Alright, so what you did was season it. You added your almond milk till you got it to the viscosity that you wanted. Now what's next?
Exactly, so pretty much you just kind of stir until you get that desired consistency. I'm not really content with the consistency. I'm gonna keep stirring, but I'm gonna add some spinach, baby spinach in the process.
Whole spinach? You chopping it up or just whole?
I'm not gonna chop it up because it'll cook down and simmer down, if you will.
Gotcha. Coin that.
Yes.
All right, what's the next step?
You add the noodles to this mix. To this mix. Okay.
Alright, so now that the noodles are boiling, I'm going to add all of our meat into our pasta sauce, which has been simmering for 20 to 25 minutes.
Hey,